Hey guys, welcome back to Life on Greenwood. I got a little story time for you about how my townhouse flooded and the HOA did absolutely nothing. So if you're up for a little story and a little lesson, then by all means stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to Life on Greenwood. Yes, my townhouse flooded and the HOA did absolutely nothing to help me. This was a couple weeks ago. We went down to my townhouse just to check on the deck because the deck was a little worn after 10 years. So we said, you know, we'll replace a few of the boards. I'll include some pictures of the deck some other time, but we did end up replacing just about everything on that deck. All right. For those of you who don't know, I live in Connecticut, but I have a townhouse in New Jersey. And I've talked about some of the pros and cons of owning a single family house versus owning a townhouse or condo, and you know, the ups and downs of an HOA. Anyway, so we go in to check on the deck, and the townhouse is 3 stories. The first level is just the bathroom, family room, and you walk straight out to the backyard. So we walk straight out to the backyard. Meanwhile, I see something on the floor and it looked wet. I touched it. Carpet is drenched. Trying to find out where this water was coming from. It looked high and low all around, and it was like right in that fireplace area, but it was drenched, absolutely drenched. So hubby goes out and he's gonna replace the boards on the deck. Meanwhile, I'm running down contractors to see who I can get to come in and take care of this this situation in the family room. We get a guy to come in and pull up the carpet. It is drenched. I mean, absolutely drenched. Then I got to figure out, okay, what am I going to do now? He pulls up the carpet and the padding. So it's a concrete floor. I see the water on the floor, trying to figure out where it's coming from. But anyway, at least we get the furniture kind of moved out of the way of where the water was. Over in the night, I get an emergency alert. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten these alerts from the severe weather. I guess it's from the weather, whoever. Anyway, severe weather in the area, and it's like severe flooding in your area. And it was like 4:30 in the morning. I jump up and I don't know, I run downstairs and run into the family room. It's flooded. Water's flowing in from under the fireplace. Now I'm an in unit, but the water's just coming in. I don't know where it's coming from. So I went out and get the wet dry vac that we had in the garage, and I'm vacuuming up water. I realized I could see it actually flooding in from the fireplace, like under the fireplace. So I propped up the vacuum right at the fireplace grill, and I let it just sit there. And I sat in the reclining chair, and I slept in the reclining chair, and until I heard the wet dry vac kind of signaled that it was full, and I got up and I moved it, dumped it in the bathroom, and came back and propped it up again. So I shoot an email to the HOA. I think this was like a Saturday or something. I think it was a Saturday. I shoot an email to the HOA. Hey, you know, we got water in here and it's coming from outside. I need some help. Now, this is supposed to be an association, a townhome association that's responsible for the exterior of your home. So to me, it's coming from the exterior. It's not coming from inside my house. It's coming from the exterior. So I figured it's their problem. They sent a roofer out, I think like Monday or something. So all day, Sunday, whatever, we're just, you know, stuck with this wet floor, and it started to dry up. But if you guys remember, this was a couple weeks ago, there was severe rain. We had several bouts of severe rain during that time. Anyway, have to look for somebody to replace the flooring, and I wasn't sure what kind of flooring I was going to go with. I eventually went with the vinyl plank. And I went to LL Flooring, Lumber Liquidators. Hey, they're not sponsoring this at all, I wish. Meanwhile, the association sends out a roofing contractor who puts 2 long drain extensions onto the drain pipes onto the side. I think I mentioned I'm an in unit, so just ran it off to the side because the water was just pooling on the side of the house. You know what? I'm not completely convinced where this water is coming from, so it's not over yet. But I did want to say, long story short, if you're considering a townhouse, condo, anything like that, please read your bylaws. Please read your bylaws, because you need to understand what you're responsible for, what the HOA is responsible for. You know what? Some HOAs aren't going to do anything anyway, but you need to understand what they're responsible for, right? I've had some really, this is not my first townhouse, and I've had some good experiences with them, but you really need to know what you're getting into when you get a townhouse / condo. Right now I'm working with the Townhouse Association to figure out what to do to not have this happen again, because we just put down the vinyl planking and it's not cheap. Okay, and I wanted to do some things in the townhouse, and I'll show you what the floor actually looks like once it's completely, I'll put some pictures in for now, but I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And I'll also show what the deck looks like, because we did ended up replacing almost every board on that deck. But long story short, you need to understand what you're responsible for, or what you're getting into when you get into a townhome association or a condo association. And in our case, we have a townhouse association, but there's a condo association that's also in our area. And they're responsible for the upkeep of our pool, the landscaping, and what have you, in the trees. And I'm trying to figure out all of that with the condo association, but that's another story. But know what you're getting into when you get into these agreements with these different kinds of associations, because you could be on the hook for a lot more than you think. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for coming along and sharing the story. Again, as I do some more things in the house, in the townhouse, I'll show you what's going on here, and I'll also keep you up on what's going on Greenwood itself, up here in Connecticut. But anyway, thank you for stopping by Life on Greenwood. I hope this helps somebody who may be in the market to buy a home, just to say, hey guys, do your research and know what you're looking for and know what you're getting into. If you're new here, thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button on your way out or on your way in. Like and comment, leave me some comments, and go over to my blog at lifeongreenwood.com and check us out. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.